ulti.TV.
Welcome to the second week of Welcome to the fifth week of Zone Ultimate Super League. We've got what teams do we have?
We have Gilgamesh and what are they called? Rhubarb.
Gilgamesh and Rhubarb. So second game of the night, and beautiful night it is for Ultimate. So Dennis, who do you think will come out winners?
So Gilgamesh came off a crushing win last week against Junkyard. So they played really, really well, and they've got the only pick number 10 Morgan Llewellyn playing for them tonight, so that's a big plus. And Rhubarb came off they get a golden point win against Swill.
Yeah.
So I'm tipping Gilgamesh here. I think if they play like they did last week, they should tip it.
Sammy Ogden with the pull for the first point. Got Rhubarb on a bit of a lazy D to start off with. Tasman with the backhand. Oh, massive D lack of grab there from both teams, but we've got a foul called there by Tim Davis from Gilgamesh.
Looks like he's called on Sammy, although Sammy was just claiming he's holding his ground, I think. So that's gone back to the thrower, contested foul. It's gone back to Tasman.
Tim Davis with the disc up the line. Looking for the up the line throw to Foley. Foley with a beautiful backhand up the line to Tasman.
1-0 Gilgamesh. Ben Foley with a pull. 1-0 Gilgamesh. Rhubarb lining up as they usually do with their horizontal. Sam Kayon, usually their thrower, looking to his brother Max. And back to Sam. Sam to the other Sam. Ogden this time. And the big put is to Rhodes, but Tim Davis is there. Roden gets it.
Sam Kayon with the pull. 1-0. Third point of the match. Scary with the no. It'll be a brick. Foley with the disc, horizontal from Gilgamesh. Beautiful D from Tasman. Sam straight to Tasman, of course. Predictable throw there, and
That was actually Max.
and
Who D Tasman, I think.
Max with the D, sorry, and
They look alike.
sorry. Scott with the disc. Nice short under to Fatty. Fatty looking for the dump. Can we get a swing? No. To Fatty, follow to Johnny. Johnny onto Fatty. And Fatty almost pulled the trigger. But Johnny does it instead. Short backhand. Flat to Foley. But a travel called on the mark by Matt. Johnny with the disc. Looking to Tim or Foley. Overthrows the disc. D by Max. Sam with the disc. Sam to Rhodes. Sean gets the disc. Swing. Rexy gets looked off. Matt with the disc.
He's gone up. Has Rex seen it? Yes.
Come on, Rexy, dump the disc. Dump the disc, Rexy. Oh, lucky. That was very lucky. But not in. Sam with a hammer to Max. Who else? Oh, Max drops a classic. With the disc, straight to Johnny. Johnny to Tasman.
He's gone.
Tim's gone. Taz has pulled the trigger, but bad read from Tim. Bad read.
Just stopped. He just needed to run a bit further there.
Disc is in play. Up, nope. Rhodes looking for the difficult throw. Sammy straight up the line to Jimmy. Jimmy dumping it to Sammy. Sam's looking for the dump on Rhodes. Rhodes up the line. No one cutting though. Oh, faded with a massive layout D.
No call.
Scott picks up the disc, looking for the throw. Break throw to Johnny. Johnny drops the disc. Terrible throw and
Max
cut
is
from
gone
Johnny.
again. No.
Tim to Matt. Matt looking up the line. Dumps it back to Sammy. Sammy and Max. Sammy and Max on the break throw. Max up the line to Matt. And Johnny with the D. That last play probably wasn't the best option there from Rhubarb, but Gilgamesh got the D. Foley up the line to Johnny. Comes in. And Johnny outside in to Tasman. Great score there from Gilgamesh. Good quick option there.
So we now have Gilgamesh back on D after 2 perfect points. We've seen a lot more sloppy offense. That last point, I think there were 4 turns. That's bricked. Sammy's going to bring it up. So Sammy with it. Looking for Lee, who's come in. It's gone deep. And it's scary here on Sam Kaon. Sam gets it. Puts it to Jimmy, who brings it down. Bit close, but they made it.
Fifth point of the game. 2 points all. That last point was probably a bit of luck and good swill from Rhubarb to pull that off. But we've got Gilgamesh here moving the disc quickly. Foley looking to get every second pass for the disc. Foley to Morgan in the middle. Morgan to Tim. Tim looking to pull the trigger, but just gets it off to Tasman. Tasman jumps straight away. Foley to Morgan. Morgan will dump the disc back to Foley. And Foley will look to put it to Tim Davis. And Tim back to Morgan, and Morgan with the easy flick score to Johnny.
So 3 to Gilgamesh. See what sort of D they can bring to Rhubarb. See if they can stop this offense. Once again, it's a Horro. Roden looks for Dutchy. She's not much there. Great swing to Sammy. They're using the width of the field very well. Matt Ward, free in the middle. Great cut. Brenson's to Max Kaon. Not much on for Max here. Roden looking to get free. Oh, it's a drop.
Yes.
Yep.
Well done.
Tasman just put enough pressure there.
Good D. I think Max was just trying to force a throw that really wasn't there, and Rose should have just cleared out and given someone else the option to get the jump there.
Tasman's a pretty good matchup on him. Foley looking to run the O again. Gets it out to Fatty. Fatty looks upfield. There's not much going on though. Gets it out to Morgan, who's had a real impact in his first game back. Morgan down the line again. Rhubarb holding the force. Tasman, again, not much, but he gets it out to Foley. Good cut. Scott's free, but gets hooked off. Foley looks for Morgan, who seems to be handling here. Back to Foley. Chris Manning's free. Oh no, Morgan gets it. Morgan looks for the hammer, or puts it out wide, and Fatty. So Morgan's having a real impact in his first game back. Instrumental in those last 2 0 points.
We've got the score as 4-2 Gilgamesh's way. Gilgamesh with the first break of the game. Some pretty ordinary ultimate so far, nothing special from either team. Rhubarb looking to get the disc, moving straight away. Rose with the long huck to Sam. And Sam with the almost drop. Lucky there, but an easy score there for Rhubarb.
Alright, it's 4-3 Gilgamesh. Dutchy takes a pull. It's pretty good. It's fairly deep. Scott picks it up. Moves it to Scary. Back to Scott. And it's Man D again. Horizontal offense. Foley brings it on to Johnny. Not much happening deep at the moment. Dumps to Scott. Once again. Oh, well, Rhubarb, we're holding a good force, but then a little break there. Good throw there to Taz. And it's a great throw to Scary. Moves it on. Foley takes it easily in the end. 5-3 Gilgamesh.
Ninth point of the game. 5-3 to Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh still with a break. Some poor cutting there by Sam Kaon. Sam back to Rose swing. Rose swings to Sammy. Sammy with a look up the line, and he puts it to Phil. And Phil with a score.
So it's 5-4 to Gilgamesh. Both teams have been punching it in quite quickly so far. Sam Ogden takes a pull. Looks pretty good. Or it might be going a little bit too deep. No, it's in. Great pull. Traps Gilgamesh in the corner here. See if Rhubarb can back it up with some D. Foley gets it off to Tim. Tim now brings it out to Morgan, who's handling still. Out to Fatty. Forcing backhand, so forcing away from the weapon. Foley's got it. Great breakthrow there. Gets it back again. And puts it up. It's Johnny. Looks like he might have the legs. And brings it in just before the end of the end zone. Great take.
6-4 Gilgamesh's way. Gilgamesh still up with the break. Dennis, do you think we'll see anything different from either of the teams looking to change it up at all?
I don't know. Rhubarb have got to find a way to stop Gilgamesh's offense. They've really not done that much so far.
Sean Davis with the catch on the pull. Rose looking to flick it to Max. Max looking to dump it to his brother Sam. Terrible throw and not that good a bid on Sam's behalf either. Probably not what Rhubarb wanted there, but let's see if Gilgamesh can capitalise on their unfortunate play. Morgan looks off. Tim Davis up the line. Foley with a score. Terrible option though. Terrible option. Rhubarb move it up to the field. Dutch looked to pull the trigger then, but not an option there for terrible dump throw though. Terrible dump throw. Not the best. That's probably something Rhubarb needs to work on there. That's their second dump throw turnover at this point.
Giving it away in very, very dangerous position here.
Gilgamesh out from the zone. Foley with the flick up the line to Johnny. Good score.
So 7-4 now to Gilgamesh. They've started to get a little bit away from Rhubarb. They've just got a few mismatches that Rhubarb is struggling with. Fatty's going to bring the weapon to bear here. And it's a reasonable size pull. Rhubarb stop it, and Rhodes picks it up. And it's terrible from Roden. Foley with a great run through D there. Gilgamesh really playing hard. And it's punched in, and that is half.
So a good convincing first half there by Gilgamesh, Dennis.
Yeah, I think they've just got a stronger offense than Rhubarb. So when Rhubarb do turn it over, and they've had a few turns, Gilgamesh are just punching it in. And Rhubarb haven't really got anything on D to stop them at the moment.
During the huddles at half-time, both teams had a good old chat about what they were doing and what needed to be improved. Gilgamesh just were positive the whole time and just said that they needs to keep their running up, whereas Rhubarb just tended to focus on the negative bits for the first half of there, but wanted to be a bit more positive for the second half of the match and look to score a few more points early on. We've got some good D from Gilgamesh. Got the dump swing out to Matt Ward up the line to looks off Sean Davis. Matt with it holding the disc way too long. Finally gets it up the line to Sam Kaon. Max with the dump to Sam. Sam swings it out to Sammy. Sammy out to Rhodes. Rhodes up the line to Dutch. Dutch just gets in. Dump swing. Now up the line to Max. Yep. And Max will dump it back to Sammy. And Sam across to Sam again. And Sam just puts it up. And Matt calls the disc. Good play there by Rhubarb. Took him some time, but great point.
A lot more patient there. So it's 8-5 to Gilgamesh. Rhubarb got a point back there, but their big problem has been defense. So they're currently still trying to find the right matchups here. Dutchy's about to take the pull, but they haven't found a way to really crack this Gilgamesh offense. Looks like it's going out. Definitely is out. So Scott brings it back from the brick. Tasman now looks for the dump, puts it to Scott. A little risky, but makes it. Scott now to Tim, all over Dutchy, and that is a score. Gilgamesh are just all over Rhubarb offensively here.
Gilgamesh up 9-8 with a couple of breaks. The question is, will anyone from Rhubarb step up and do the job? Same with the disc, as always, holding on for way too long. Terrible handler dumps there. Sam hucks it long to Sammy Ogden. Not the best option there, but a massive D there from Gilgamesh.
It's Morgan. Gets a D. He gets his first stat.
Timmy Davis, a bit disappointed that at the end of that last play not to get the D, but Morgan's on form tonight. Foley with a disc in the middle of the field. Johnny up the line. Break throw there from Johnny. Taz not hard enough on the cut. Rhodes could have got the D there, but a bit lazy there. Nice grab there from Morgan. Not the best of dump throws. Swings across the field. Chris Manning up the line to Tim. Will anyone look to go long? A bit late there. Tim took his time getting back to the field. Taz with the disc. Dumps it out to Morgan. Morgan up the line to Foley. Foley will look to pull the trigger. Out up to Tim on the line. Tim up the line to Morgan. Morgan with a great score there.
So it's now 10-5. We've just had a very lengthy timeout. Rhubarb have come out from the half, and nothing really so far has changed for them. They haven't been able to stop Gilgamesh in terms of Gilgamesh's offense, and Rhubarb are just making enough errors that Gilgamesh are punishing them.
I think Rhubarb just need to rein it in a bit, try and work it under a bit more rather than trying to pull the trigger and look long every other throw. But Gilgamesh are just hot on D at the moment, and are able to score on D when they get the turn. So I think if Gilgamesh just keep with what they're doing, I think they'll take out the game. Because at this stage, Rhubarb don't look like they're going to change anything up.
Sam Cowan's going to pick it up here. He holds on as usual to his brother Max. Gets it out to Sean. Matt Ward's free here, and he's burnt Chris, but that disc is down. So Sean Davis just putting that a little bit. Ooh. So Scott's back after that turn, so Rhubarb have given up another easy turn there. Oh, half a hand block there, but Tim Davis has reeled it in. Back to Foley. Foley looking to move it. Fatty's there. Plenty of unders, plenty of free space here for Gilgamesh. Oh, Sean nearly gets it on Scott. Moves on. Fatty again. Looks to pull that forehand, but nothing on there. Scott is looking for the dump cut, gets it. Gilgamesh just working at Fatty again with the disc. Puts it deep. And we've got Tasman here against, I can't see as Rhodes. Tasman's dropped it anyway. So a rare offensive error from Gilgamesh there.
Again, not the best option there. But, Rhubarb with an option to score off from the turn.
Again, there's not much on. Comes out to Sam. Brings it in, looking a bit better now. Matt Ward with it in the middle. Again, not as many cuts as there should be. Sam gets a power play, but all the cuts come under. Brings it out to his brother Max. Max puts a wild one up, and Tasman, well, lays out, doesn't get the D.
Taz looking to get the easy D there for fantasy points, but no luck. Max with the his second up the line throw to a turn.
So Manning back with it. Again, not much on. Oh, gets it out to Johnny. Very tight offense right now. Looking for Foley. Oh, great D from Max. Runs all the way through there. Sam gets it to Dutchy, and Rhubarb finally get that point.
Rhubarb back with a break. Score is now 10-6. Let's see if Rhubarb can get the D again and score. Dutch with the pull. Scott with the receive on the pull. Out to Scary. We've got a first time zone there from Rhubarb. Let's see if it pays off or whether Gilgamesh tear them up. Taz needs to get the disc moving as quickly as possible. Nice work there from Foley. Foley should just pop this point. Yeah, Taz. Good point. Oh, very lucky
Nice.
there. Great layout attempt, though, from Sam. Chance to reset. Oh, Foley with a great grab. Taz. Looks like we've moved back to man. Sam with the disc in front of the end zone, out to Tim. Tim leads the score there from Foley, sorry.
So it's 11-6 to Gilgamesh here. They just punched in a point very easily off the first time Rhubarb zone. Faye's going to unleash the weapon for the pull. And Rhubarb really have to score this.
Oh, Sammy.
Oh, Sam.
Poor pick up there from Sammy.
Lots of pressure now. Oh, Rhodes gets it. Rhodes seems to be cutting this point. Not much on again. It's good D from Gilgamesh. Rex with it now. Lee's cutting. There's not much on again. Rex is under pressure. Gets a dump off. Rhodes gets it. Again, Sam. A good cut there, and Phil's free. Phil is completely free and scores.
11-7 Gilgamesh's way. Will they come down in the zone again? Or will they just go back to man? It's Brick.
Looks Sony.
Rhubarb with man D. Chris Manning with the disc on the brick mark. Chris out to Morgan. Poor throw. Rhubarb there with an easy D. Sammy out the line. Nope. Sam looking to huck it long. No, out to his brother Max. Max with the disc, but Max gets it off to Sammy Ogden. Sammy Ogden will... Oh, great bit there from Taz, and Taz did enough there to cause the D. Jimmy with poor hands. Scary with the disc. Scary up the line to Fatty. Fatty... short backhand to Morgan. Morgan dumping it out to Scary. Scary swing to Chris. Pick called. Pick called. So we had a pick there, but Dutch needed to bit of a stop. Max with the D though. Dutch just looking to get a bit of clarification there on the pick rule. It's someone should let him know that rules have changed since then. Matt to Max, Max to Sammy, Sammy up the line to Jimmy, and Jimmy pulls the trigger up to Dutch. Not the best throw. And Johnny with a great D there over Dutch. Oh, was it retracted? So we've got a retracted call there from Dutch on the foul. It was a clean obvious D here from Johnny. Got man D there from Rhubarb. Bit of a horizontal stack from Gilgamesh. Let's see if they can punch it home for an easy score. Foley out to Taz. Taz, terrible air bounce there. Throw. Sammy with the D. Matt with Sam. Kaon with the disc just out from the end zone looking for the break throw. Dumps it back to Sammy Ogden. Sammy back to Sam, and Sam just needs to dump the disc rather than looking for the assist. Hammer across field to Sammy Ogden. And Sammy Ogden with a classic drop.
Oh.
Probably not on, but oh well.
Rhubarb have had their chances at this point to get within 3, and they're just squandering them here.
Foley with the disc. Foley out to Taz.
Johnny's free.
Taz pulls the trigger. Johnny's going deep long over Dutch. And will it be revenge? Yes, it will be. Dutch with a massive D. Great D there from Dutch. Nice way to get it back. Sammy Cowan with the disc. Sam cross field inside out to Sammy Ogden. Sammy up the line to Matt. Will there be a D? Foley with the D. Foley with the D. Oh, Taz with the D. Foley through. Matt there with a great attempt. But not the best throw there, but oh well. Oh, Sammy Ogden with a D. Getting a bit untidy here from both teams. Sammy with the score there. Nice play. Not the best point.
So Rhubarb have got a couple in a row here, and the Gilgamesh offense is just starting to break down a little bit. So Scary with it now. Foley looking to run this D again. It's moving quickly. Johnny looking for the dump. Out to Scary. Rhubarb holding the force a bit, although that's a break there. Tasman to Foley. Foley's got the power play, puts it up. Tim Davis here Might be a bit too deep. No, it's not. Tim is... Oh, he just blows it, fluffs his lines. And Roden didn't really do much there. Tim just dropped that.
I think Rose was quite lucky there. Tim probably cut a bit too early.
I think Tim had a little bit more time than he thought he did. So Rhubarb with a chance to get within 2 here. But their offense has been a bit wasteful so far. Sam has got nothing. And he puts it up. Great throw there to Max. Out to Jimmy, and the field is open now. Sean Davis. Oh, great take. Bit of a poor throw from Jimmy. So Sean now looking straight for the dump. And Fatty nearly gets there, and Sam now still stuck on the line. His team urging him to swing it, and he does. And, Tim Davis there puts enough pressure on his brother, and Tim is off, and no one's with him. Scary. He looks to put it, and he does. Tim now, does he get the catch this time? Does. Makes no mistake.
Gilgamesh with that last point there. Score is now 12-8. That last point probably wasn't the best from Rhubarb again. Sammy Cam probably just held on for the disc a bit too long and caused the turnover there with a poor dump floaty pass across field. And a great D though from Tim to be able to get on that D and also get that score that he dropped on the previous play there by Gilgamesh. Got a bit of a longer point time in between points here for some reason. Both teams probably feeling a bit tired after the laziness from both teams there.
Yeah, it's the ultimate's just breaking down a little bit.
Fatty with the weapon there. Better pull than his last. Sammy Cam with the diss. Sam out to Rhodes. Rhodes out to Sammy Ogden. Sammy Ogden out to Matty. Matty up the line. Nope. Matty looks off Sam. Matt should dump the disc. Dump the disc, Matt. Sammy Ogden with the disc out to Max Kaon. Max to his brother Sam. Sam out to Rhodes. And Rhodes with a terrible read there. And unfortunately, Scotty with the disc. Scotty out to Foley. Scotty very lucky there that Scary was able to follow up.
Not sure if he meant that.
Foley with the disc. Foley out to Fatty. Fatty with a nice grab. Fatty. Nope. Fatty with the dump. Scotty up to Tim. Terrible throw there. And Sam cleans up Tim. Sammy Ogden with the disc. Sammy looking for the dump. Sam waiting for his brother to cut. Max isn't cutting. Nope. Dumps it back to Sam. Sam up the line to Rhodes. Pick was called. Just back in. Sammy up the line to Matt. Matt with a massive treble there. And Sam with a terrible throw. Matt with a terrible throw there to Rex. Good D there by Scary. Scary to Foley. Foley up the line to Tim. What's pull the trigger? No option. Up the line to Fatty. Fatty dumps it. Bit of some lazy O from Gilgamesh there. Scary with the disc on the line. Oh, terrible dump throw there from Scary. Both teams have been let down tonight by their dump throws.
So Rhubarb have another chance here. They can't give this one up. Just to get within 3.
Rhodes will look here for the easy score, possibly a break throw. and will hesitate to dump the disc. And there we go. But we've got a call. We've got a call there on the.
Did look. Oh.
So we've got a pit call there from the stack. As always, bit of disagreement. Rhodes not too happy that his break throw up the line to Max didn't come off, but who gives a shit? Rhodes will look to do the same thing though. Break throw there to Max, but great D there from Johnny. Rhubarb just can't seem to get it over the line.
Just stovepiped on looking at Max at the moment. They're not really looking at any other options.
I think Max always seems to be their go-to last minute. Got no other option. Can't be bothered looking for another option, so I throw it to Max. Gilgamesh with the disc. Gary. Both teams look to be lazy on the O.
Oh,
and
great foot block.
Massive foot block there from Phil on Scott. Let's see if Rose can do it for a third time lucky. Yep, breakthrough up the line again. And terrible drop there from Phil. But again, Rose looking to force it up the line with a break throw. A quick play on there.
Tim didn't know much about that.
Fatty pulls the trigger up the line to Taz. Taz with the legs, but Fatty not with the accuracy there on his throw. Throws it out. Rhodes looking to bring the disc back in. Yep. Long to Sammy Kayon. Lucky throw there from Rhodes though, and a nice throw there from Sammy out to Max. Finally comes off a Rhubarb.
So we've got about 1 minute left on normal time. Rhubarb are still about 3 behind Gilgamesh here. So we've got to find a way to get a D. Gilgamesh have been giving a few more up the last few points. So Rhubarb have just got to make the most of the offense when they get some chances. Morgan again running this offense. Just getting free whenever he wants. Fatty brings it out. Scott moving it. Rhodes could have got a D there, but Johnny was up to it. Morgan again. Puts it down the line to Scott. Scott moves it again. It's to Fatty. Fatty doesn't see anything. Looks up the line. Out to Manning. Manning looks off Morgan. He's running out of options here. Gets it out to Morgan in the end. Morgan with the big high release. Foley, can he bring it down? Oh no. It's Fatty behind him. 13-9. 8-9.
Score is 13-9. Time cap has gone, so we've got a game to 14. But I think Rhubarb have given up as both the Cannon boys are off. But we look Sammy Ogden to Sean up the line. Sean up the line, pulls the trigger up to Matt. And Matt with a gratuitous layout there and drop.
Maybe 5 years ago, Matt.
Matt there with a very disappointing look on his face. Not happy at all. And again, Rhubarb probably looking to put it when it's not their best option. Gilgamesh on O. We've got a disc up the line. Fatty up the line to Taz. Taz dumps it to Chris. Chris out to Foley. And Foley out to Chris again. Morgan for the easy throw. Morgan up the line to Fatty. Fatty wants to pull the trigger but no one to throw to. Fatty to Morgan. Morgan looking to wind up the backhand. Or Foley to Tim. And Tim Davis up the line to Fatty. And Fatty out to Taz. Nope. Fatty looks it off. Fatty with the disc steal, Morgan with the disc. Morgan hammer across the field to Scary. And we've got a game's score and end of the game.
I think that's about it, yeah.
Not bad game there from both teams, but obviously Gilgamesh just... That's it! That's it!
So a bit of confusion there over whether that's game. It is 14-9 to Gilgamesh.
No, during the
It's
last
over.
point! It's over!
No. It's over.
Oh, we're still on, aren't we? Yeah, we're still on. There's a bit of questioning about...
Before the last